CLB.
What up, world? Charles Brown back again with another Talking Facts. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell to get notified on all the upcoming episodes. All right, man, your boy 50 Cent and Lil Bibby, both are saying they're about to quit rap, right? Let's see, let me talk about it. So 50 Cent, he's saying during an interview with The Talk that he probably thinks he's going to deliver one more full-length album, then do other things connected to film and television. I'm having so much success in this area that I have opportunities to keep releasing music through the projects that I'm bringing. That sounds like he getting more buzz when he does stuff for Power than he does on his own. His Power songs make more heat for his brand than his own real regular release music. But he did release a couple joints that did big. On the low, like, what's the joint? He put out something last year, and I went back this year, that joint had millions of views. I was like, yo, I didn't know this song blew up. I got to look that up later. But 50, his stuff with Power goes. All them songs that he be doing for Power be going. And so let me go over here to Lil Bibby, right? Lil Bibby also saying that basically but see, they thought he was talking about his last album. So let me read this, what it says. Previously, Lil Bibby revealed that a documentary for his late artist Juice WRLD was dropping. Along with that, the rapper turned exec revealed that he has plans on signing one more artist and quitting. In the past, Bibby signed acts like Kid Laroi and Juice WRLD, but in an Instagram post, Bibby went on to say, "I'm going to do it one more time, then quitting this." When it was thought that he was talking about a release for Free Crack 4, Bibby cleared the air by responding to a tweet and saying, "No, I'm signing one more artist," right? So it sounds like to me they both talking about quitting the game, right? And Lil Bibby, if I'm not mistaken, I believe he has real estate and all kind of other business ventures. And this is what I want to say about this stuff, right? What we didn't understand when we were younger and we were idolizing all these rappers, right? Is it's not just about rapping. So even they didn't know at the time that it was like, even they didn't know that you're supposed to take the money from rap and use it for other stuff, right? We saw Diddy do it, and we saw Jay do it, but that seemed impossible because they were already so rich, right? We couldn't grasp the level of money these guys were touching. Who has money to go out and buy Duce and Ace of Spades and all that, like to own these companies and make all these clothing lines? We couldn't process that, so it didn't seem attainable. But as we seen other rappers come up, right, out of nowhere, out of the dirt, out of the mud, right, and begin to do other things outside, like Chameleonaire, right, and Styles P, right, going in and doing all these different things with juicing and all these different ventures, like Nas. Look at what Nas did, right? We've never looked at rap the same. If you were smart, you started to look like you needed to understand you needed more than one hustle. It's not about just how many rhymes can you write, right? The most successful people and the happier people, the people that seem to be doing well, are the people who use their rap money to do other stuff with it. That's what 50 did. 50 used his rap money, brought out Get Rich or Die Trying, the movie. Then he came out with Power and some other ventures. And before you know it, 50's a mogul with like 4 or 5 TV shows. He don't just do Power. He got the show on ABC, the one about the guy in jail trying to get out of jail because he was wrongfully accused or what have you. I can't remember the name of it, but that's a critically acclaimed show. It's not just Power. 50 got a couple movies. He did a couple indie films. So it's not just I'm rapping. People get it messed up because a lot of people in the hood don't have a mind state to look beyond what a person is doing. I heard some people be like, dang, Nas fell off. When he fell off, this was like 2 or 3 years ago. I'm like, you know this guy almost a billionaire? He invested in Uber and Ring and made hundreds of millions of dollars. You didn't know that? What happens is people get caught up if they know you from rapping, and if they don't see you rapping or your raps ain't doing what they feel like they should be doing, then you fell off. Now, knowing that you can go put your money into anything, a chain of restaurant. A lot of guys started doing restaurants and wings and all this stuff. And some people were doing like alcohol, and some people even got into weed. A lot of people got into weed, and like look at Snoop. Snoop is an entrepreneur. A lot of people learned, take that rap money, flip it and bounce it into something else. And that's what Lil Bibby and 50 are starting to realize. Like, yo, it's cool. Because I heard Lil Bibby talk, and I watched his interview about, I want to say about a year and a half ago. And I was listening to his, I listened to this guy. I was like, I don't think this guy heart is in this no more. I was watching, I was like, yo, this sound like a daggone college educated scholar explaining the ins and outs of just financial planning. Like he didn't sound like a rapper. And I was like, if this guy didn't have on this chain and this shirt, the way he's wearing his clothes, you would think this guy was a financial advisor. He don't sound like a dumb rapper from the hood. This guy really sounded like he was intelligent. He didn't seem like a rough guy. Like this guy seemed like he ain't even out here in these streets at all. It seemed like this dude rather go golfing or something. And make deals on the phone on the golf course. So I was like, man, this guy really is smart, right? And that's what you really gotta be. So when you look back, right? And this is not to disrespect anybody, but when you look back and you see most of the rappers that get murdered, right? Where did they get murdered at? In the hood. They still frequenting in the hood, still going to the same places that hood people go. Hood people know how to get to. It's a cycle. When you smarten up, you learn that it's not about looking tough and being tough and still holding down the hood, right? The hood don't love nobody. The hood ain't gonna never, ever love nobody. It's too many people in there that ain't got nothing going on, right? I just saw a video on Twitter of these two dudes. I mean, it's funny. These two dudes watching this dude count his money. Two black dudes watching some white dude count his money. They're like, oh, wait. Oh, we're gonna follow him to his car. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was like commenting, whatever. But it's really sad because that's what it really is. Right? So they don't love you. They don't love you. You got to learn how to move out of that place. It ain't good. It ain't a good place, bro. It ain't a good place. Ain't nothing happy about that. Ain't nothing good about it. You don't want to stay there. You don't want to live there. So somebody like 50 Cent is packing it up. Even with this rapping. Rapping is probably outside of coal mining and being an active military soldier in a war-torn country. Rap is one of the most dangerous jobs right now that you could possibly try to be. You got to go to these crazy-ass venues with these weird-ass people out front, out back. They know when you're pulling up. They know when you're leaving. You got to try to rap and be tough on stage. They can just bum rush the stage whenever they feel like it. It's crazy, bro. People want to take a shot at you just because, or old beef. It's crazy. So being a rapper ain't all that no more. It's one of the worst things you could possibly do. Once you make a little bit of money, you got to move a certain kind of way. Very strategic. You know what I'm saying? And you can't really be a lot of places no more. It's different. So, yeah, I can see Lil Bibby and 50 backing away. They older now. I'm sure 50 got to be 40-something. Got to be in his 40s. I don't know how old Lil Bibby is, but he ain't that old. He might be in his 30s, maybe. But if you smart, right? If you smart, even these guys that still do the gang tough talk, the smart ones won't even be in the hood no more. Right? Chief Keef ain't there no more. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Right? Lil Durk still talking a lot of tough stuff, but I don't think he's in there like that. I don't think he live where he used to live no more. You got to smarten up in this game. And I think 50 understands where the money's at is in these movies and these TV shows. Put all this gangster stuff on TV and let people fantasize about being Tommy and Ghost and Tariq and all that. Let them watch it from afar. They're not living it. They just watching it, right? Make money off of old stuff he used to do. Now he can just make a movie, make a TV show about it. put BMF on, glorify it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got to do it no more. He make more money talking about it. He make more money acting in the show about it than he do rapping about it. So it don't make no sense to keep rapping. So on that note, I applaud 50 and I applaud Lil Bibby. Yeah, keep doing because it's in your blood, it's in your passion. But it's for the birds, bro. Like for real. Like when you on that level, once you reach a certain level, once you touch millions, we shouldn't see you chilling up in the hood, right? We shouldn't see you going to get anything from the store. That's why you got mans for that. We shouldn't see you, even if you going to the uppity part of town, right? If you still beefing and you still making diss songs, I think you might want to lay low, to be honest with you. And I think you might want to stop the diss records and all that. But let me know what you think, man. I don't know, man. These rappers is they different breed these days. And I don't know if they all thinking clearly. But if they was really thinking clearly about their life, they would start changing what they spend their money on and what they perpetuate, because it really don't get nowhere unless you do it wisely, right? I think Migos is underestimated because they still talk about all that gangster stuff, but they don't be you don't see them. If they ain't shooting a video, you don't see them all caught up somewhere and laid up in some chick house. Like, no. They move right. That's why they still doing what they doing. They move a certain way. And I think if you're not moving a certain way, but you still want to rap, I think you might want to reconsider. You know what I'm saying? On that note, I'm out. Hit me up. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll respond to you. CLBMG, Challz and the Ugly Professor, Force Multipliers LP is out. Also, check out new BUGZY Black music. Mike G got some joints coming out. I am an artist with myself on there. I've been mad creative lately. I've just been doing a lot. So, I'm trying to build a network and all kind of stuff like that. If y'all want to collab, let me know. Hit me up, man. I'm going to catch y'all on that flip side. Shout out to Dante and Fliz. We got the podcast every Wednesday. Clash the Podcast. We're talking about everything. So, join us, man. Peace.